Chelsea. In this video, I'm going to do a jewelry making tutorial. I found these crystal beads at Hobby Lobby. I thought they were just so beautiful. They're an amethyst for these bigger stones and then a jasper for the smaller ones. If you love crystals, this is a great DIY for you. I'm also excited to try this because I got some cord. In the past, I've been making crystal necklaces with a metal wire, and my skin's really sensitive to different types of metals. So this is a polyester cord. I think that's going to be really cool. For this project, you're going to need scissors, a lighter, your string of beads, a needle tool or an awl, and our cord. The cord I'm using here is 1 millimeter. You want to use 1 to 1.5 to 2 millimeters. Just make sure that it can fit inside the holes for your beads. So what I like to do is use this bead design board. You don't need one of these, but it's nice to have to kind of arrange your beads and make sure that they don't roll away. So I'm just going to play with the beads and assemble them in a way that I think looks good. Then I'm going to grab my cord and I'm going to cut about 40 inches of this cord. Then I'm going to string the center bead onto the cord, making sure that it is in the exact middle. Then I'm simply going to tie a knot and use my awl tool to make sure that the knot fits securely next to the bead. You want to place a knot on the other side. And then grab your round beads and string those, creating a knot after each one. Make sure that you have an even number of beads on both sides. Now that I have all my beads strung, I'm going to look at the size of the necklace and kind of mark where I want my knots to be. I want to make sure that the knots go to the end to where the necklace can be big enough to fit over my head, and then when the knots are cinched together, it's going to be small enough. Now I'm going to make my sliding knots, so I'm going to cross the cord like this, and then I'm going to bring the yarn around to make one loop, and then bring the other side around to make a second loop. And then I'm going to take the string and simply bring it around and put it through those two loops. Then I can pull that tightly. And if you've done it correctly, your knot should look like this, and it should be able to slide around on the cord. Now for my next knot, I want to make sure that they are an equal distance apart while the beads are also even. So I'm just kind of arranging the cord here so that I see exactly where I need to put that other knot. And what I'm going to do here is actually use a disappearing ink pen and make a mark there where I need that second knot to be. Now I'm going to flip the necklace over and then make our second sliding knot. So I make one loop around the cord, and then I make a second loop around the cord. And then I take that string and pass it through both loops and then pull tight. Now here, what I want to do is I want this knot to fall exactly on that purple line that I marked. So you might have to kind of slide it around, adjust it, and pull when it's right on that line. And if you make a mistake here, you can just get your awl tool and loosen the knot like I had to do, and then kind of readjust and make sure that you get it right where it's supposed to be. Then your knot should be even as well. And you should be able to slide the knots away from each other to make the necklace smaller, and then slide them together to make it wider, and it should be big enough to fit over your head. Then you can grab some scissors and cut off the excess cord here. And then I'm going to take a lighter, and being very careful, I'm going to get the flame close to this cut edge so that it singes and melts the raw edge. And I'm going to do this to both sides. And after that, our beautiful necklace is complete.